to Debate 101. Let's dive right in. So, February's topic is what is a right to work law and what is the point of it? You might have never heard of a right to work law, or you're probably an expert at it. Either way, let's discuss. Anyways, this is the formal format. Resolved. In the United States, right to work laws do more harm than good. Okay, you might be wondering, what does labor unions have to do anything with right to work laws? I'll explain. But first, you need to know what a labor union is. So, what are labor unions? Labor unions are an organized group of workers who advocate for their interests. Why were labor unions created? Mid 19th century response to increased labor demands by companies and factories. So, what companies and factories did is they took advantage. They said that, okay, we're going to put you at minimum pay, or maybe even below that. We're going to have very bad working conditions, and the most benefit will go to the factory, but it's really dangerous for the employ, employee. So, what is the purpose of a labor union? So, it protects workers' conditions, wages, healthcare, and promotes a safe environment. So, what a labor union does is a group of people say, "Hey, you can't do that. Otherwise, we're all gonna leave. You can't put us at minimum wage, or we're all gonna leave." It's sort of good. It's sort of bad. That's why I said this is really even. This is the most even debate I have ever debated before. So, what would be a world without labor unions? No weekends, child labor, low wages, and less accessible healthcare. You might be thinking, okay, then the pro is obviously winning. But wait, let's go to the con. What is a right to work law? Right to work laws allow states to ban union security agreements. What are union security agreements? Union security agreements are agreements between unions and employers, which can require some level of participation in unions as a condition of employment. Put the two together. Right to work laws, or RTW, allow states to make labor union participation optional. Why is this significant, you may ask? Well, because the National Bureau of Economic Research, NBER, reports that union participation drops 4% where right to work laws are implemented. So that means up to the debaters to prove that lower union participation is really worth it, either economic or social benefit slash harms. So this is the gist of a right to work law. What a right to work law says is first of all, I'll explain union. So in a union state, if you're working in a company, let's say you want to join a company, that company has a union. You have to pay 1 to 3% of your income to unions. You have to, otherwise you can't join the company. You have to join the union and pay 1 to 3% of your income. But the bonus to that is the fact that unions can protect you. You will not be a minimum wage. You will have health care. You will have all of those added benefits. Now, what does a right to work law do? What a right to work law says is you do not have to join a union. If your company does have a union, you don't want to pay 1 to 3% of your income and take the chance. The fact that your company won't put you at minimum wage and have harsh conditions, right to work law says, sure, you can do that. You don't have to pay. But then what right to work laws do is they put the nail in the coffin. They say, sure, you can join unions if you want. Unions cannot force you to pay. Practically, what that's saying is you can join the union. You don't have to pay the union. That really kills unions because if unions don't get money, they can't provide health care for you. They can't protect you as well. They can't protect you as nearly as well. And that's what a right to work law does. So now you've understood the argument resolved. In the United States, right to work laws do more harm than good. And in the next video, we're going to do the pro, labor unions are good. And in the next to next video, we're going to do why right to work laws are good. And then we're going to respond and do some rebuttals and all of that later. So subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you.